In a few minutes time, I'll be explaining how you can make at least 300,000 naira monthly or 5,500 Ghana cedis if you are from Ghana, or maybe you are from any part of the world. This same stuff will work for you. Okay, depends on the country you are. Using importation business, yes, mini importation, e-commerce, anyone you know familiar with. My name is Olamide Koyewande, and I've taught more than 2,000 students on how to start importation business across Africa, and more than 90% of my students already have their own business. I have some of my students that have offline shop, online shop, they are doing well with their business and everything. To show you, I practice what I'm preaching. This is my journey into importation business in 2019, when my salary there was just 30,000 naira. You can see that's around 750 Ghana cedis. So I'm into printing that time, and I used to import this cap that you see right there. So the cap, I print it and sell it. This cap, then you cannot see it anywhere in Nigeria. Yes, I can assure you. And I have been selling different kind of products since that time, from cap to one trading slippers that time, Yeezy, I said that too, and many other stuff, to smartwatch and many others. I import small, and from there I invest up to half a million and to $1 million naira into the business, and that's how I keep making the profit every single month. Okay, and you can also do the same, and as my student has already doing, this particular lady is my student, up to around 700,000 plus in profit. That's how profitable all these things. And you don't have to leave your job that you're doing right now. You don't have to leave it. You can add it as an extra source of income. If you're a student, a corper, anybody, just get a note and pad and avoid any distraction, okay? So you can just get started, and within a few minutes time, you will know the in and out of starting China importation from scratch. So I believe if you are still listening to me now, you don't know anything about it before, or you know it, but you don't know how to go about it. So what is importation business generally? Because we'll be focusing on China here, but there are other countries too that you can import from, like Turkey, Bangladesh, Vietnam, and other countries out there. So why and what's the main motive of you importing or trying to get into the importation business? First motive will be to buy, to buy from abroad, to buy at reasonable cheap price from abroad, and import it to your country to sell at reasonable high price. Okay, so, and this doesn't necessarily mean you should buy, you should import for the main purpose of selling. I have many people that import because they want to use it for their own personal use. So you can also import for your personal use or for business. So it depends. So a case study of this particular blender that, okay, this particular one is from Jumia, because many importers also use Jumia as their way of selling. Okay, so it's one of the ways you can use to sell your imported product. This product here, this blender goes for 30,000 naira on Jumia, and from China, you'll be getting it, at least with shipping free, everything, it shouldn't pass 15,000 naira. So this person that lists it as 30,000 naira is using the 100% pricing rule, that if I bought a product 5,000 naira, I want to sell it 10,000 naira. Yes, that's how convenient you can do it. Okay, there are other pricing rules you can also utilize and everything like that. So if you import just 10 pieces of this particular blender and you sell just 10 pieces, yes, 10 pieces, your profit will be 150K. That's how cool it is. So this, just for example, you can do this for any kind of product, any kind of product. So it's not that because I mentioned blender now, you will be selling blender. So it depends on what you actually want to go for. And if you are from Ghana, I also made an example of, just to like compare currency, you might be from other country, Burkina Faso, Gambia, and other Kenya, any other African countries. This will work. I'm just trying to use this as an example that, okay, you can import at cheap price and sell at reasonable high price out there. Okay, so now that you know that you can buy cheap and sell high, the next step is to choose a profitable product to sell. Okay, because all is all about selling a particular product. You want to sell a product that they will know you for, that once people think about that particular product, they will think of you. Okay, and you might have been selling the products before that you just need to be buying in wholesales. Maybe you are drop shipping from someone, or maybe you are buying from wholesales from someone, and you feel like, okay, you also want to get it from the real source, the main source that these people are getting it from, so you can improve your profit margin. Okay, so if you are someone like that, you don't need to try new product, just build on what you're already selling. You can just try a new product, one or two. But if you don't know what to sell, you don't know anything about to say, there are different ways that you can even choose what you want to go for by choosing the niches. And these niches I'm showing you right here, they are in no particular order. So I didn't say this one is selling that the other. Okay, so you can go into clothing, you can go into household appliance, you can go into gadgets, you can go into footwears, electronics, you can go phone accessories, air importation, jewelry, toys, security accessories, machines for your stuff, machines, materials, textile, fashion accessories, ads, ring lights, phone accessories, etc., beauty products, a lot of them. There are thousands of products out there in China, like thousands of them. There are a lot that we can't even list them all in this particular short mini course. You can see the AirPod, you can see bags, you can see magnifier, you can see this particular fan here, you can see teeth whitening, the weight loss stuff, weight training, shoes, bags. Everything is almost there except human head from China. So now that you know, where do you get this particular stuff from? Because there are a lot of Chinese e-commerce platform out there that you can shop from. We have AliExpress, we have Onecitycom, we have Pinduoduo, we have Alibaba, we have AliExpress, we have Made in China. There are a lot of stuff out there. But now that we want to navigate them, I want you to compare the whole stuff. So the reason why I'm not talking about AliExpress is that is a drop shipping platform, and we are here to make profit. We just don't want to order just like any other person that just go out there and order. We want to make profit, and we want to avoid anything as possible that we at least reduce our profits. So if you are using AliExpress, you are mainly buying from a drop shipper. So the drop shipper is gaining from you, and the seller also is gaining from you. So we want to at least make it direct. The Onecitycom, if this is the first time you are hearing, is a local Chinese platform that they shop from, just like Jumia from your country, if you have something like that. So they go there to buy something cheap. So it's because it's cheap, it's cheaper than what you can get from AliExpress. And Alibaba, on the other hand, is for international trade, B2B business. You can go for private labeling there if you want to. If you want them to like customize your stuff, Alibaba is perfect example. And we also have direct contact. We have direct supplier contact. For example, is for like, let's say I'm already selling what you want to sell, and I have the contact of the person, the supplier in China. Okay, instead of going to all these e-commerce, I can simply chat the seller up on WeChat or on WhatsApp. So let's talk about WeChat. Let's just digress. WeChat is a chatting platform like WhatsApp. I believe you have WhatsApp on your phone. Just like WhatsApp is a chatting platform in China. And if this is the first time you are hearing about it, it's just like WhatsApp in China. They use it to communicate. There is no WhatsApp in China. Anybody chatting with WhatsApp from China is using VPN. They change their location, they change the phone location so to the country that WhatsApp is allowed. Okay, so if you want the supplier to communicate well and everything, you should chat them on WeChat. So that's on that. And why China? They explained that you almost get everything from China, but other countries are limited by products. Turkey, for example, is just fashion stuff. That's what they are good at. I don't say they do not produce any other stuff, but we are talking of what they are good at, the best ones that you can get. Okay, so how much can you start with? Okay, although I get this question a lot, almost every time, almost daily, I get this question: how much can you use to start mini importation? Okay, that's why we call it mini importation. You don't wait to you can gather or import a container before you start. That's not how it goes. Okay, so you can start with less than 50,000 naira or less than 1,000 Ghana cedis, or maybe if you are from Cameroon, for example, that's 50,000 FCFA, or maybe you are from Kenya, but I can just peg it to like maybe $100 to $200. So let me use the dollar so it can be general. So this is how much you can start with. But the products that you will be selling will determine how much you can start with. So it's important that you know the type of product you want to buy. If you are buying a machine, you'll be spending more than someone that just wants to buy a few pieces of bags. Okay, so that's on how much you can start with. And how can you even buy from this Onecitycom? So let's digress more and go to Onecity website so you can have a view of how the website look like. 1688.com. So I'm just trying to visit the website, that's onecitycom. They also have an application that you can navigate. So if you go to the website, it's normally is built in Chinese language, but you can always translate it. You see, I'm using Chrome browser. So if you are using Safari or maybe you are using Chrome browser on your phone, once you go to onecitycom, you can just translate it. Chrome browser and Safari have inbuilt translator. They have Google Translator or any other translator that are using. You see, I didn't press anything. This translates automatically. This is how your browser should work as well. Okay, but if it doesn't, you can just find the Google Translate logo at any part of your screen or maybe your phone, and you can just click on it and it will translate. And you can always click on this dot, the menu of your stuff, to find the translate there. So this is how the website will look like. Because I'm using laptop, you can see there are a lot of products out there that you can easily buy at cheap prices and sell at avoidable high price at your country. And if you go to the onecitycom, the price is in Chinese yuan. Chinese yuan is also called RMB. If this is the first time you're hearing that one too, I believe I'm talking to total beginners. Okay, so if you go there, sometimes this yuan, this their logo, that Y with what is it called, the minus that equals to stuff, is showing you that okay, this is Chinese. But if you translate, sometimes it might change to dollar. Don't worry, it is the translator that changes it to dollar. Okay, so you can see different bags here that go. You see this particular towel. Okay, this bag, 25 yuan. See this glass cup, see this pants and all stuff there. There are many, and you can search through. Okay, there are a lot of stuff that you can search. See the phone case here. This phone case is going for less than 1 yuan. And if we are to convert, okay, if we are to convert that 0.7 yuan to Nigerian naira, for example, that 0.7, if we use today's exchange rate, which is around 108 naira per 1 yuan, then 0.7 multiplied by 108, then you'll be getting this phone case for as low as 76 naira per one. Yes, this phone case that is showing on your screen. So I just did my calculation here. So you'll be getting, just for buying, okay, by the time you ship, you do anything, this shouldn't pass around 200 naira, this particular phone case. And I believe you know how much you can sell this phone case in your country. So the same calculation that I'm doing, you can always turn the whole calculation to your own country currency. So it depends. See these iPhone phone cases, they are beautiful ones. Like, they are okay. And I believe you know how much you can buy this. And if you see this price range there, that means this phone case has categories. So the least we can buy is 3 pieces. And there are some suppliers that if you want to check out, they might, sell less than this. So I'm just trying to show you the potential. This is a speaker. This is a speaker right there. So I'm just trying to show you the potential. See, a lot of them are out there. So shoes, bag, everything, like machines, just navigate through and see the nails. We can't cover all. You see, there are a lot of this. You see these jewelries. There are a lot of them. Yeah, like a lot. Okay, see the laptop cover, the phone stand, car bags, like a lot of them that have been explained are there. So let's go back to the our teachings. So how do you buy from this particular website? There are 2 ways to buy from onecitycom if you want to shop from them. The first one is buying directly. The second one is buying using procurement agent. So buying directly involves you setting up your Alipay for payments. Alipay is a payments gateway that allows you to make payments in Chinese currency, which is yuan or RMB. Okay, if you have been hearing Alipay and why you need it, you can shop directly from 168 using Alipay. Alipay is a Chinese payment platform that allows you to make payments in Chinese currency. So if they say you need the Alipay to make payment directly, then that's why you need it to make payment directly. Because one of the payment method that is on 168 is this Alipay. Because you are not in China, you don't have their ATM card, so that's why we opt for the Alipay. If you want to buy directly, that's the one we still have access to. Okay. The second method is that if you don't have the Alipay, you don't have the requirements, which is international passport, that's not a problem. 80% of my students doesn't have this, and they are importing and making profit. So that shouldn't stop you from shopping from 168. Okay. So the second one is using procurement agents. Procurement agents are the ones you will use as a middleman. Okay. Their cuts or the percentage they will charge you doesn't reduce the profit to zero. So it's just for the time for you to like get your own Alipay and buy that, and you can actually bypass procurement agent. So by using procurement agents, it involves using agent to buy from 168. You send the links of product to the agent, and it make payments for the goods on your behalf. They send it to your shipping company, and the shipping company will send it to your country. Or there are some agents that they will procure for you and also ship for you. There are some that they will just procure for you only, and you give them the shipping company address that you want them to send the goods to. Just remember, anytime you are buying from 168, the goods have to move from the seller to the shipping company inside China before it comes to your country. So it's not like Alibaba that you can just go there and check out and they will send it to your country, or like AliExpress. So this one of the difference between those two apps. Before I move to how long it will take, let me reflect back on this method of buying. You might have been using an app called Walmart before now. Walmart is doing the work of procurement agent. Don't let it confuse you. They are just enhancing their own method of payment. Instead of you contacting the procurement agent and sending links to them, they have built their app in a way that you can just go there and choose the product you want. Then all those stuff that you choose will go to their back end, and they will now go ahead to import on your behalf. So Walmart is the same as using procurement agent, and I don't even recommend it because it's more costly than using normal procurement agent because of how the app is built and the convenience that you enjoy on the app. That's why you are paying more for their service. So I don't really blame them. They are doing business, but I personally don't recommend it. So if you are my student, I'm not teaching you that. I'm teaching you to use normal procurement agent that will charge you a certain percentage, or you buy directly. So that's on buying on once. And if you want to shop from Alibaba, for example, so let's go to Alibaba. Let's go to Alibaba.com. Remember, I said you can buy from 168 Alibaba or direct suppliers contact. So this Alibaba, you might have been navigating Alibaba before. You can see different type of products are here per category. You see, there are a lot of them here, a lot. Kitchen utensils, smartwatch, clothes, machines, like there are just a lot of them out here. So you can simply just search like from here and also check out. But if you are from most African countries, Nigeria, for example, you might not have that opportunity to buy directly on Alibaba because of the card decline issue. Because before now, we still have like $20 limit on our card, but right now, the time of making this video, the limit is zero. And you can see that most of the Alibaba stuff here are in dollar. You can actually convert it to RMB, that's Chinese Naira. Dealing with the supplier, you ask for price in RMB, they will give you. So you don't have to pay in dollar or check out with the dollar card. If you are going through that route, then you'll be paying more than necessary, and that will jeopardize your profit. It will jeopardize the main aim of you importing from China in the first place. So what I recommend is you chatting with the supplier and you come to an agreement. And if you want to also go for private labeling, let's say this particular pot, I want my brand name to be there, then you can go for private labeling as well on Alibaba. So you buying or checking out directly from Alibaba, I don't recommend it because of the high cost and the limitation. And also, if you are buying or checking out directly from Alibaba, then you will be using their shipping method. And if you are using their shipping method, it will take time. You cannot control the shipping. Okay, you cannot control the shipping duration. If you are buying directly from there, they will just tell you, okay, it will arrive in 30 days. If it doesn't arrive in that 30 days, all you have to do is to wait. You don't have anybody to contact, you don't have anybody to hold to. They will just tell you it's based on the address you put. So that's one of the reasons why I don't recommend that way of buying from there, but there are still ways you can shop from Alibaba. And I explained the direct contact the other time, that once you have the agent's contact, the supplier contact, there are ways you can just go to their DM and talk business. Okay, so let's talk about shipping. How long before these goods arrive to your country? Okay, so you have placed the order that you want to resell. How long will it take before it arrives to your country? We have different shipping methods. We have air cargo, which also have express and normal air cargo. So that express is the fastest one, and the expensive one is the most expensive one. So it takes 3 to 5 days, but most of the shipping company will tell you they don't do it because they don't have the service for that one for now. So that doesn't mean you should not import. You can go for the air cargo, which takes from 7 to 15 days. If you are buying battery goods, those are the special goods that have battery, or it's fragile, anyone you know, like it's breakable, fine. So it will take like 21 days for this air cargo stuff. And if you are using sea shipping, it will take 2 to 3 months. And we also have sea plus air, which take 40 to 45 days. But like I said, not all shipping companies offer this kind of service. So how do you get these goods when it arrives to your country? Shipping company warehouse address in your country. Nigeria, for example, they have shipping warehouse in your country, like they have in Lagos, or they have in Abuja, they have in Onitsha or Kano. Or for Ghana, for example, they have in Accra or Kumasi, or if you are from Cameroon, they have in the state capital. Most of these shipping companies have, if they are sending it to your country, they will send it to the state capital, or maybe any commercial city in your country. So from there, if you are not staying in any of these locations, it is very simple. You inform them to bill it to you. So you don't have to leave your house before you receive all these things. You can do all in your bedroom. You can say, I'm recording this video from my bedroom. If I want to place order or do anything, I'm doing this in my bedroom conveniently. I'm not leaving anywhere. I'm not going on that. So I'm not doing it just by pressing my phone or laptop. So how do you sell these imported goods when they arrive? Like, how do you sell them to make profit? There are different ways of selling that you can utilize. There are different marketing strategies that you can use. And the selling part is the most important part, because you can import, and if you can't sell them, that's another issue. So you can sell to family or friends, or maybe by referrals. Like I said, you might have been selling before now that you just want to buy it from the main source. So that doesn't mean that you are just starting new, okay? And you can run adverts, you can run paid adverts on social media. I did this a lot because I can reach thousands of people once. All I have to do is to run pay on delivery, because people are scared. They are scared to do business with. So you can do pay on delivery for them. You run your logistics stuff. You can work with GIG, for example, or any reliable logistics company in your country. You can also set up an e-commerce store. I have people that have websites for their store that people just go there and check out. We have something we call pre-order too. Pre-order is one of the marketing strategy of selling imported products. So if you want to start pre-order, for example, you have to know how to import. Okay, you already know how to import and you have experience it. That's why you want to start pre-order. Okay, because if you don't do pre-order right, if you don't do your calculation right, if you don't do everything right in pre-order, you are bound to fail. And you don't want to jeopardize that. You don't want to be gathering customers and be losing them. So pre-order is simply collecting money from a certain group of people just by enticing them with the cheap product that, okay, you can get it 5,000 naira instead of 10,000 when it arrives. They pay and they wait for the goods to arrive. So this can be used if you don't have a large customer base, or you are just building your customer base. Okay, you can simply go. But if you are doing pre-order and don't do it right, you will not be making a lot of. I see people doing pre-order and they are putting just chicken change as profit. I don't know why they are doing that, but it will take you years and you will quickly burn out before you even make a reasonable amount doing importation business. You can set up offline business where people can walk in and buy from you. I have, like I said, I have a lot of students that have offline shop for their products. People can just go there and pick their goods up. So here is a recap. You choose a profitable product to sell, you import them at cheap prices, you sell at reasonable high price in your home country. Okay, so how do you start your importation journey? How do you get started? Where do you know, how do you know which product to sell? How do you know reliable sellers to buy from? How do you know about shipping, what to do about shipping, the shipping company to you? How do you buy from Alibaba conveniently without using dollar card, without stressing yourself? How do you buy from direct supplier contacts? How do you go about procurement agents, suppliers contact, pre-order business, and air importation from China and Vietnam? Yes. How do you go from there? How do you go about pre-order? There are a lot of questions going through your mind right now and concern. So you don't need to worry. I got you covered. So how do you see yourself starting a profitable China importation, even if you don't have any knowledge before? Yes, I believe I've taken you from someone that is in the dark before and we bring you to light, but there are more to it. So you can at least be doing 300K. Yes, it's possible. I peg it at 300K so you won't say I'm bluffing. Okay, there are a lot of students out there that are making more than that on their campaign. Okay, so that doesn't have to be a fantasy. Because you haven't made that kind of money before, maybe you haven't made that kind of money doing importation business before, doesn't mean it's not possible. Do you get it? So luckily for you, I've compiled all these. I know certain people that don't want to, expose people to how it goes, but I like to share what is working for me. And that's what I've been doing for the last 2 years now, that I compile into China import without agent course. That doesn't mean you cannot use agent. I just peg it at that particular course name, so for you to know that you can import without agent and with agent. So it depends. So with this course, you will learn how to import from China successfully. I'll be giving you 139 verified direct suppliers contact free. Is a bonus. And you'll be learning air importation from Vietnam and China. You'll be learning how to procure yourself. You'll be learning how to use agents and everything. In this course, like I said, you will learn how to import your desired products from China using Onecitycom, Alibaba, and direct supplier. You will check out, pay for your goods in RMB yourself using verified Alipay account. It means you don't have to pay any procurement agent. That's if you have the requirement for the Alipay, and you will learn how to use Alipay in and out. Just like Sophia, is doing what I just explained right now, is one of my students, and this is our 10th importation campaign. Okay, if Sophia is making at least 200,000 per importation, if you multiply 200,000 multiplied by 10, that's 2 million, if I'm not mistaken, or more. You can do your maths. Okay, so with this also, I said I will be giving you 139 verified direct supplier contact that's they based on different kind of products: Uma, airbag, shoes, kitchen utensils, clothes, cake, accessories, what have you. It also contains luxury brands that sell luxury brands, like all these. I don't want to mention name. I don't know if it will be flagged on the platform that you're watching this webinar from. So both on WhatsApp, on WeChat, you will also learn how to start procurement business. Like you can also even start importing for others and getting paid. You see that Lola, my student, is doing that right now. Yes, that is importing for people. He doesn't have to go. She doesn't have to go to China before you start that. And you can see, if you can pause these and read this, say my first importation went wrong and I ordered rubbish. That's before she enrolled for this particular course that I'm introducing to you. So since then, she has bounced back, and the reality now is that she lost a lot of money there, but right now she's doing well and also importing for others. So in this course as well, I know there are some people that don't know about air before, so you will be learning more details about air. Yes, there is a special stuff about air that you can import air from Vietnam, just like Tyra is doing. These are first importation from Vietnam using the knowledge she gave from the course, and the screenshots she sent to me, and also have a video on this as well. So when is this class or course starting? You see, the course is already recorded in a step-by-step video on Google Drive. It's accessible to both people using Android, you are using phone, or you are using iPhone, any type of phone you are using. You will have access to them immediately. You make payment for the course, and you will start learning. It takes less than 3 days. You are dedicated to it, so you can always go back to it even after a year of buying this particular course. It's not like WhatsApp or Telegram courses that are out there that once you have access, if you lost your phone or maybe you change phone, you lost the information. This is not like that, okay? You are protected. So this course and the bonus attached is worth more than 60,000 naira. That's around 1,000 plus Ghana cedis, or around $150. But if you act now, I have 80% discount for you. That's if you act now. This course is just going for 10,000 naira or 10,000 FCFA or 250 Ghana cedis. That's if you act now, and if you enroll right now, you can also get the course at this cheap price, this discount price that is going for. So if you want to make payment right now, you can see and pause this particular stuff on your screen. From Nigeria, you can pay into this particular account, okay? And from Ghana, you can pay into this account. You send screenshots of payment to the WhatsApp number showing on your screen. That's +23480 63804494. Okay, so you can do that, and you can also message me directly if you want to pay aside from these two payment methods. Okay, so these two payment methods, if you want, maybe you are from Kenya or you want to pay through BTC or USDT, I accept that as well. Okay, so this course comes with 100% money guarantee. Yes, that's how effective it is. If this course doesn't work for you, or you don't import after you go through this course, I will refund double of the amount you pay me. Yes, note and write that down. That's how working it is. And with this course work for you, definitely it will work. I've trained 2,000 in the past. Like, I know what's up. I have a lot of testimony. You can pause this and check. There are a lot of them out there. So the early enrollment bonuses, let's say you enroll right now, I'm giving you online marketing secrets where you'll be learning how to run adverts using Facebook or Instagram. I'm doing this for you because I know that marketing of your product, selling of your product is as important as the product itself. And you can also get access to my pre-order secret ebook. You will learn everything about pre-order, the calculation, everything that you need to know about pre-order. Tested and trusted RMB vendors, reliable, trusted shipping companies that you can use. This bonus alone worth more than 45,000 naira. Like I said, you can pause this, you make payments, and you send evidence of payment to the WhatsApp number showing on your screen. And these are some of my students as well. This lady, Nasa, is from Ghana. He said, I'm really enjoying the class. God bless you. I've been doing these classes for the past 3 years, yet nobody has given a detailed explanation like you have. You're making learning so easy and fast. I am glad I beat you, sir. I am glad I beat you too. So this Elizabeth from Nigeria, hello boss, everything has been received. The freezer, she actually imports freezer from China. So you see that I said this importing stuff there are a lot of them. And this another student giving feedback. And if you can pause and watch this video, there are a lot of stuff there. This is a lady.
It's not because it's simply invest. Signing up for this course was the best decision I made for my business. Like, I can import all by myself, and I don't need any agent. I don't need anybody to help me import. Made my stocks super cheap, and I'm able to do my pre-orders.
Thank Importation Blueprint for impacting my life so much.
Importation Blueprint student Telegram group. It needs to be there. It's one of the most valuable.
So it's just to show you that, okay, this thing is working. Like, I believe I've shown you a lot of proof. And my WhatsApp number is the one showing at the down part of the screen. You can chat me up 08063804494. Or if you are from any other country apart from Nigeria, then you just have to add +234. Then you remove the 0. That's +234 8063804494. Okay, so you can watch this again for recap. and I will see you at the other side. This is simply how majority of people you are buying from are making it big, and you can also start right now. So you have two decisions to make right now: to enroll for this course and start your mini importation journey, or just continue with your normal daily life. So think about it. See you at the other side.